Hello, guys.
Yo. How we doing?
Welcome back. This is the 2.5 Hippies podcast. My name is Alex.
My name is Jack.
And today we're going to do more album reviews as we're... well, first off, before I talk, how's your day been?
Day's been good, man. Just pretty uneventful. Had a day off today.
Yeah, but, you know, we're preparing ourselves for this. This is the main event.
Of course.
So what we're doing today is we're going to review first on the podcast, we're going to review our first metal album and our first reggae album.
Yep.
What do you want to start out with?
Let's do Legalize It first.
So we're going to start out with the reggae album. We're going to talk about 1976's Peter Tosh, Legalize It. This is his debut album. He was originally part of the Bob Marley and the Wailers.
The Wailers,
which I just learned recently. And
it was like a super group kind of
almost
in reggae.
Yeah, absolutely. What is your experience with this album?
Was very familiar with Legalize It, and kind of that's about it. I know more about a couple of his other albums, like Equal Rights, and I know he was a member of the Wailers. I always grew up listening to reggae on Sundays. That was like a household ritual every Sunday. Yeah.
Why reggae?
I don't know. It's a very calming music. Oh, that was piercing. Does that come up on the recording?
No, it does not.
Oof. Off. Yep, those notifications are piercing my ears.
Okay, it should be good. If it happens again, you can punch me in the neck.
No, you're good. You're good. I can.
All right. So anyway, what makes, like, I have no relationship with reggae. I'm kind of like viewing it from an outsider's perspective. I didn't grow up. I grew up with Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah.
Or No Woman, No Cry.
Yeah, Bob Marley. Everyone just knows reggae as Bob Marley.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be one of those like fake people that say like I'm the same thing. I've never heard of Peter Tosh. I read up on his story. Very tragic. He died in a home invasion. That's a really like sad way to go out. He was really young. It happened in the 80s. So rest in peace, Peter Tosh. Yeah, like this album, what I have to say about it is it's reggae music.
Yes, indeed.
Like you get what you get. You know, it's reggae. So if you like reggae, this album's great. But if you like are okay with reggae, like if you're in the reggae mood, this would be a great album to listen to. My only issue is that the variety is very limited.
I disagree with that take.
I think when you hear reggae, you kind of get this like specific sound.
Yeah, that's like on 2 songs for me. The rest of the album has like each song has a very distinct sound.
Like you got some blues vibes. You got some like soulful.
Oh yeah.
I guess he does
and
throw in a little bit, but like
with no sympathy.
I don't know. This is my first reggae album, and like reggae. When you listen to reggae, it has a specific sound.
Yeah.
And like when you hear that sound all the time, and it just doesn't sound. It just all like I couldn't. I'll be honest. It was really hard for me to tell the songs apart, other than like listening to the lyrics. So like you got like lyrics are very important to distinct these songs, obviously. But like, you know, they all like sing alike. It's a very similar singing style, very similar like drum like they're all similar sounding songs.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, there's a song called what's the song, like What You Gonna Do, right?
Yeah.
And then you have another song called What You Gonna Do when the
No,
like
there's one song called What You Gonna Do,
yeah.
And then the other song is called Till the Well Runs Dry.
Yeah, but the chorus of the song is What You Gonna Do when I got hella confused by those 2 songs.
How? They sound entirely different.
I know they sound entirely different, but I'm just listening to this one go around. I mean, like when I hear it from beginning to end, I'm like kind of looking at this track list, but I also just want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's why like when I go back, I'm like, okay, that's this song. Like they aren't distinct in my head. Like I can't like it's.
Well,
really
What You Gonna Do sounds like a classic like calypso sound, like a calypso song, like Harry Belafonte kind of calypso sound, and it's kind of fun and whimsical. Well, where Till the Well Runs Dry is a heartbreak song, dude. And like it has this rock blues influence.
I know, I agree. Yeah,
and a lot of like this album has been covered by a lot of rockers. Like Eric Clapton seems to have an infatuation with this album. Peter Tosh and reggae in general.
Oh, I Shot the Sheriff.
And also he's covered 2 songs off this album.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Why Must I Cry I'm sorry, No Sympathy and Till the Well Runs Dry.
Okay. I got to check those out. Are they good?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, the originals are pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean
both those. And Why Must I Cry is co-written by Bob Marley. Like, I totally disagree with your take on that they all sound the same. Like, I'm
not saying that's bad. It just lacks variety, and that I could like an album if I like the sound over, and I'm warming up to reggae. It's not a sound I put on like out of my way to listen to. Maybe I have to be in a certain mood to like reggae, but I'm still kind of warming up to it. It's not something I grew up with. It's not something I just fell in love right away. It's something that like if I hear that, it's cool. Kind of like house music.
But
like,
whatever happened with cohesion?
There's cohesiveness, but there's also variety too.
But you said you take a smooth flowing album over.
If it's a sound
variety.
I'm in love with, then yes, I will take that. But if it's a sound that I'm like fine with, I know what I'm getting when I hear it, but I wouldn't say it's like the most attractive sound to me.
Okay.
So like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, for a reggae album, it's great. I just am at that point where I'm not like gonna just fall head over heels and say I love reggae. I'm okay with it. I'm good with it. I think it's a good sound. It's just not my favorite.
I see.
Would you look at that?
Your water's on.
My water's on.
Go figure that out. We'll take a short break.
No, we're good. Let's keep going.
Oh yeah. I angled your mic a little so you don't have to turn your head as much.
But I like it's part of the podcast experience.
Is you having to crank your neck every 5 seconds?
Anyway, yeah, we're back. Just had some shit happening. I don't even know if I'll edit that. Honestly, we'll just leave it in. Keep it raw.
There we go.
Anyway, Legalize It is shocking. Very, very shocking. In 1976, if you got caught with marijuana, you're going to jail.
Well, it's shocking for an American audience, but the song was a protest song for Jamaica.
I understand that, but like just the idea of just openly singing about like there was a point not in our lives where we thought like getting caught with weed was just like
straight to jail.
Prison. You get felony.
Straight to jail.
You're going to prison. There are some people locked up today
that
are still in prison
straight to jail
just for weed, and like having a song saying like nah, weed isn't that bad. It like imagine having your conservative mother like listen to that shit. Like they'll be like, what the hell? Like this is brainwashing our children. Like I could see this being like a very like it's shocking today. Even with weed being legalized and everything, it's still kind of shocking that like they were singing this at a time where you'd get killed, almost killed for this shit.
Well, weed's still federally illegal. THC is.
Yeah, but
every other cannabinoid
but we're
is
we're in a time where it's super regulated, and now there's actually like there's no street weed because like everything's at the dispensaries.
Very little, depending on the state.
Yeah, so in Arizona specifically, so like we're in an environment where like it is crazy that song actually kind of worked in a way, where he was protesting legal, maybe not in his home country, but in some country. It's a protest song saying we should legalize weed, and in places in the world, they've legalized weed.
Oh, bless your heart if you think this is the most shocking Peter Tosh has done, because later he gets much more radical in later albums and songs.
So he's always been like political like that.
Yeah, so if Bob Marley is MLK, Peter Tosh is Malcolm X.
Okay. So he's like almost like kind of like a revolutionary in type.
Bob Marley's a lot of peace. And
is reggae
Peter's much more
is reggae and protest kind of always go hand in hand?
Not necessarily. I guess you could say that about rock and roll.
Would you say
I don't know.
It's one of the biggest genres that does protest music?
It has a good bit.
I believe it's like when I think of like a lot of reggae music is like, yeah, protest songs. Like,
I also think of
about
like
peace, love.
a lot of reggaes have this Christian influence. A huge Christian.
Definitely,
It's
God,
like
spiritual.
It's funny.
Very spiritual.
I shit on Christian rock, yet like I love reggae, which is like there's a lot of like Israelites and Zion and the Tentaments and all that good jazz. Like a lot of
No,
like,
good reggae, not
biblical-
good jazz.
What?
Good reggae, not good jazz.
What you
You said all that good jazz.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, all that good reggae. Fuck, what was I saying?
Something about protests.
Oh, no. Anyways, there's a lot of biblical references in reggae. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, spiritual. God,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Not spiritual, just like also like Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Rastafarianism kind of comes a little bit from Christianity,
And I'm assuming all these reggae artists have practiced Rastafarian.
not necessarily.
So it could be kind of like you could front and just like.
Well, there's a lot of reggae that's not about weed, bro. Sister Nancy, dude. Yellow Man has songs about not just about weed.
Yeah, but it's kind of went into the stereotype. You can make an argument. Like it's kind of been a part of the culture. It's okay.
Well, it was
okay.
a big
Here's one
thing
thing
at
I
the
will say
time.
about reggae. It's very culturally rich. It's rich in culture. Kind of like how I like some of the best hip hop is rich in like culture.
Yes.
So like when I hear reggae, I hear like very cultural like roots, like rooted in like Jamaican culture. So like I'm like almost getting a different part of the world when I listen to reggae.
Yep.
Like even if it's like an American making reggae music, I'm like, okay, you're making music that was based in Jamaican roots.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, going back to Legalize It. Yeah. So like, what are your favorite songs?
I really like my favorites probably Till the Well Runs Dry.
I was gonna say that too.
I like that song a lot. The BPM change is pretty cool, where it goes from like a slow bluesy sound to the reggae upbeat. I really want to hear like a country artist do that song. Like, I don't know if I don't know if it's just an expression that's popular, but I found a song from back in the day by the Mills Brothers with that original line. The rest of the song sounds different. It says till the well runs dry, and then that's kind of like it. But it's kind of the same sentiment. So I don't know if it's just a popular expression or Peter drew inspiration from that. Brand New Sound, Secondhand Girl, or Secondhand.
That's the last track, right?
Yeah, that's kind of a fun song about side chicks. Kind of saying like, oh, the fancy dress and the makeup doesn't make you beautiful. Like, I don't know. He's
got a sense of humor.
He's shitting on a lady, but it's kind of funny. But it could be a little misogynistic.
Yeah, but I will say if like as someone who doesn't like is not the biggest fan of reggae and can just appreciate it, there's not really any skips on this album. I think
song 2 and 3 are kind of.
You don't like Burial?
Burial's cool.
And then what's the third one? Remind me of the third
classic. What You Gonna Do?
That's all right. Yeah, those are definitely the weaker tracks. But like I said, like it sticks with one type of sound, and I think every song kind of fits that sound pretty perfectly.
Yeah.
I think even if there's like variety in your head, like you hear a little bit of black blues influence, a little bit of rock influence.
Yeah, and
it's still like he sings like a reggae artist. Like he has the reggae singing in every single. Like it's not like he switches to like a soul singing. Like he just sings like a reggae artist in every song.
Yeah, even if it's like Peter Tosh.
Yeah, but reggae singers have like a specific. He
does change the way he sings in a couple songs.
Maybe I didn't catch it. I'll sit with the album more. I do intend to go back to this album because I think having it's good training wheels for people who are trying to get into reggae music, because maybe this will get me into the Wailers or Bob Marley, deeper in. It's a good starting point. Definitely.
If you like funny stuff, Yellow Man has a lot of funny, hilarious lyrics. He's an albino guy.
Well,
It's kind of fucked up that his name and nickname was Yellow Man.
it's okay.
get
I
it.
got that nickname in high school.
But that's his name and the name he goes by. Oh God, I just heard what you said. Yeah, he has a lot of fun, playful lyrics and such a distinct voice. I don't know, like there's a lot of cool, I think, variety in reggae.
That's fair. That's fair.
And even into the modern stuff, like Damian Marley kind of went on that Peter Tosh revolutionary route, where Ziggy kind of went on the more soft Marley route.
Can I ask you this? Who are, like, can you name me other, like, reggae artists? Because you clearly know the genre more than I do.
Yeah,
and I couldn't name you outside of Bob Marley. Like, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, I was just introduced to recently. But other than that, like, reggae is a very foreign genre to me. It's not something I've done a really big deep dive into.
Toots and the Maytals.
Okay.
They're pretty interesting. Sister Nancy, Yellow Man, like I said. Few of the Marleys, Damien, Ziggy, are some more contemporary. They're not even really that contemporary anymore.
And they're almost rappers, right?
Yeah.
Damien can basically rap, and raps in like a reggae way, like Distant Relative with Nas, and like that's also an album we should review. That'll be a fun album to review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy Cliff, right?
I've heard of Jimmy Cliff. Okay, yeah, you could probably. That's not Jimmy Cliff.
That's not Jimmy Cliff.
Unless he did a cover. But
what the fuck is his
that's
name?
Johnny.
Oh, it's Johnny something.
Something.
And Jimmy Cliff's really good too. Bunny Wailer, of the Wailers.
Johnny Nash.
Johnny Nash.
Is that a reggae song? It's more of a soul song, if anything.
Isn't he a reggae artist?
I'm googling it. I'm getting reggae influence. So you got a, like, best known for his reggae influence hit. I can see clearly now. Is that real? I never got reggae vibes from that song, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a reggae guy, so I couldn't tell you.
Some other good artists. You know UB40, of course.
That's hard because it is kind of like stealing from another culture.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know, but I don't know if cultural appropriation's okay or not. Usually, if the music's good, then you shouldn't give a fuck. But having like white people trying to copy a sound as culturally rooted as reggae, obviously ska became a thing. But I don't know. It's definitely conflicting.
Well, ska is much older than reggae.
Okay. Where's ska rooted in?
Jamaica.
So ska is also Jamaica. But it has, like, they kind of have similar vibes.
Yeah, it's like punk and dancehall.
Okay.
Yeah, ska used to be an older form of music than reggae. Gregory Isaacs is another great artist I want you to listen to. Jimmy Cliff, of course. Let me see if there's any. Sister Nancy. Yeah, that's kind of those are the big ones. I have some songs I like from other artists, but
okay. Any final thoughts on the album? Or just reggae music in general?
I love reggae. It's a very I get into a peaceful sound. I don't know. It's pretty relaxing kind of music, to me at least. And yeah, great album.
Yeah. Do you see yourself going back to this?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Definitely with Till the Well Runs Dry. I love that song.
Yeah. Legalize It's probably well, let's do that. Let's go back and forth. We're not gonna draft. Just name your top 3 songs. I'll name my top 3 songs.
Cool. I'll go Why Must I Cry?
Okay.
Catchy Shuby and Till the Well Runs Dry.
All right.
It's so damn catchy, bro.
Let me
Do you like Catchy Shuby?
That's a good one. Like I said, it's reggae,
So fun.
it's good. Yeah, no, it's really good. Let's go ahead and look up Peter Tosh. Okay. And then, what are your thoughts on? Have you listened to any other work of Peter Tosh?
Yeah. Equal Rights is a great album. We don't want no peace. We just want equal rights and justice. That's the lyric to the song.
Okay.
We don't want no peace. We want equal rights and justice.
I'll give you my top 3. Legalize It is my favorite song on the album. Is it? I didn't get the overplay the way you got the overplay. So it's just kind of like, it's still kind of fresh to me. And I think it's the catchiest song on the album. Legalize it. And like I said, I think it's shocking. Yeah, and I appreciate, it's
a protest song as well.
Yeah, I appreciate how, daring it was. And how daring I think it still is, personally. So, yeah, that's my favorite.
But it's about Jamaica, not America.
Yeah, it is about Jamaica. You're right. But, you could still relate it to a universal level because, Jamaica is not the only place that has, weed as, a very, complicated, situation. Like, many places in the world, it's a very, protested thing. So, I think it goes bigger than Jamaica, in my opinion. It could go anywhere. Because it has a universal message.
And, dude, that intro to Why Must I Cry needs to be sampled in a hip-hop song.
Yeah, it's like soulful. Honestly, I'll throw that in. I'll do Why Must I Cry as well. And No Sympathy. I really like No Sympathy.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Covered by the reggae file, Eric Clapton.
Okay, he covered that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so that's Legalize It by Peter Tosh.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next album. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
BRB, homie.
And we back. And Jack was just complaining
what?
that we just kind of jumped in and didn't really have much of a preamble.
Oh, I wasn't complaining.
I'm just joking.
It was an observation, man.
Yeah, we got to switch things up. Keep our audience on our toes. I don't think we have a single person watching our stuff. I think I'm the only one who probably listens to it.
I listen to it sometimes.
Okay, yeah. Well, to be fair, I don't really listen to it all the time.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to yourself.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. I hate it.
Yeah.
But I still love doing podcasts. So we're gonna move on to our second album. I don't know why. We're just we're gonna keep people on their toes. So.
We're going.
We're gonna review our first metal album, 1970.
1972.
I'm guessing 1973. What's it called? Master of Reality?
Master of Reality. Which we need to do another album with a similar name. Masters of the Universe.
And why not...
By Binary Star.
But why stop there? We could do Master of Puppets by Metallica.
Yeah, we could do all the Masters. We could have the Masters of Collection. On the Masters.
Dude, the Master Chief soundtrack?
The week of the Masters, we need to do Master songs. Or Master albums.
I like it. That's a good idea.
Good idea. Write it down.
Well, we'll write. Well, we
put it in the mem bank.
No, we got it in the pod.
Yeah, we just said we don't listen to it.
Yeah. So anyway, we're checking out Master of Reality by Black Sabbath.
Yes.
Came out in 1971. Obviously, Black Sabbath, hugely influential in the heavy metal scene. Considered the first heavy metal band ever. Early 70s, one of the most famous frontman in the history of music, and an underrated guitarist. I was gonna say, I might butcher his name, but we're gonna use his name a lot. We're just gonna call him Tony. We're gonna call him Tony
Iommi.
Tony Iommi. That's the guitarist name.
Is that how you say it?
I think
Iommi?
so. I believe so. So the reason why we picked this album in particular was so I listened to the first two albums. I didn't listen to anything after, just kind of get an idea of their career, where they're at. Their first album is very progressive, and it has one of my pet peeves, songs that go on way too long. And there was 15-minute song. It's a very progressive rock album, which that's kind of what my first impression when I first listened to Black Sabbath. They're basically coming from that progressive rock era. So They're around the same time as Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin and they're
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd was, yeah, Pink Floyd definitely. And King Crimson, I think you could throw in that. You could throw in a lot of bands, but like England just had this like very progressive rock sound that was very popular. Had rooted in blues, rooted in a little bit of jazz, but like very much like created this new sound, which we eventually come to know as metal. Being growing up with Led Zeppelin and hearing this, I saw the comparison right away. I noticed that, oh my gosh, like a lot of what they do, the guitar work, the drum patterns, the weird breaks in the middle of they literally have just 2 minutes of a drum solo. Like I was listening to this and I'm like, bro, this is literally like just a jam band. And that's the vibe I got, and I think it's amazing. Like I was blown away.
Yeah, it's a great album. I don't know if it sounds like jam band, because jam band is a specific sound.
I know but like it sounds like not jam band in like the type of sound, but like just a band that's just like
jamming like every other band.
Yeah, but like I don't know. There's some bands that jam, but it sounds super controlled and sounds like these guys sounds like they just let the instruments breathe. The musicianship is what blows me away. So like when you just let a guitarist breathe and just give him like the spotlight just to do whatever the hell he wants and just show off his talent, I get blown away when I hear. When I hear these first two albums, and I'll consider this third, like Ozzy Osbourne, you don't hear him like go on like a sing solo and like just like go off in the vocals. He's one of those frontmen that like he's more known for his charisma rather than his like actual like pure vocals. Like he's one of the most like recognizable frontman, one of the most
very recognizable
voice, iconic. I think that's the best way to put it. He
fits the vibe of the track. That's what it
exactly. And I'm gonna compare it to a previous album we reviewed, Dire Straits. I get a similar vibe, whereas like his voice is not the best, but it fits the sound of the music very well. And he's not really the type of voice to emote, but he doesn't have to.
Yeah,
he sings what he needs to sing, and but that's what makes this album really kind of different. Was that the guitar work was just Tommy Iommi, like I'm gonna like say here, I think he's one of the greatest guitarists I've ever heard.
Yeah, he's insane. Man.
He's insane. Like
you wouldn't be wrong to say he's the greatest.
But he should be. Like he's the real like hero behind Black Sabbath, in my opinion. Like Ozzy and his own stuff.
Ozzy's creative direction was insane.
Yeah. Well, elaborate. Like
I think he's like the mastermind behind some of the creative work, behind the sound of the songs and the lyrics and stuff like that.
Okay. Because I'm like trying to like think like how, like it's always like when there's a band, like who's the one actually like creating the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. Like, oh, is it this guy? It's a collaborative effort at the end of the day. And when I hear the guitar riffs, the guitar chords, it just sounds like the guitar work kind of like is what attracts me to listen to it, at least.
Yeah, and they sound so iconic. Like a lot of the guitar riffs sound like other songs. It's so funny. Like they drew inspiration from this.
Yeah. I was gonna actually mention. Master of Reality. I think a lot of the songs of Master Reality are kind of like not as played as much as like the first two albums, especially like Paranoid. I forgot to bring up Paranoid. Paranoid it's their most popular album, right? Like probably has Iron Man, War Pigs. Like these are some massive iconic like
Paranoid.
I was gonna say Paranoid, obviously Paranoid, but like Iron Man ended up being like an anthem. Like this is the anthem album. Master of Reality, you don't hear any of these songs outside of like they're pretty niche songs. You introduced me to this album relatively recently. You showed me Sweet Leaf. What are your thoughts on Sweet? Why did you show me that song?
It's a really badass song. I love the intro. It kind of sounds like a timeless song. Like it could have came out in the 90s, or it sounds like a grunge song. I think we were listening to grunge when I played it. And the intro is Tony coughing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after smoking a joint.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they coughed up. That's the lore behind it, at least.
Wow. So yeah, that
But I like that song because, like, you know, Billy who Billy Corgan is?
no, he's like a comedian.
No. Well, it's funny because he's Bill Burr's brother secretly. Of the Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan,
Wow. Okay.
says the album kind of spawned the grunge era.
You know what? I heard that, and like, grunge does have a very metal influence, right?
Yeah, it's like a subdued metal.
Yeah,
That's kind of what this is.
Yeah. Honestly,
They call this like stoner metal.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I read. Like sludge metal, like kind of like mellow metal. You know, it's not like this in your face thrash, except for Children of the Grave. That's like a song that's like actually like a little bit thrashy, little bit on that like hard metal, heavy metal. But like a lot of this album is kind of like subdued, chilled. My favorite song, Solitude. Solitude is like
so cool.
So like that's where like it goes back to the guitar work. Like his I was blown away by the way he plays. Like I'm just like I want to listen to more of this Tommy Yomi guy because he is so good on the guitar. And I don't know if it's just him. There could be other guitarists. I don't know. I didn't do my research enough to know if it was just him. But if he's the main guitarist coming up with all these solos, all these riffs, all these like chord progressions, then dude, that is like the GOAT. Like he might be my GOAT, dude.
He's so good.
He's guitar. So good.
And these riffs are so just iconic in my head.
Like this isn't Master Reality, but Iron Man. You know, recently I didn't listen to the second part, or like not the second part, like the middle part where it switches like sounds. I just only know duh, 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 duh. So I've heard that riff like God knows how. Like who hasn't?
So many times.
Everyone's heard that riff. But my favorite part of the song is like duh, 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 duh. Like I think that part is like that might be a doper. I think that's a doper riff. Then that could almost be its own song and be like an amazing riff. Right.
Yeah. Well, like the Sweet Leaf riff is insane too.
Yeah.
That's like how it starts. It's just.
Oh like, yeah. No, a lot of the riffs here, like it's Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page is known for making insane riffs. That's why, like, it's they are Led Zeppelin's evil twin.
Yeah.
I just
you
came
said
up with
Jimmy Page. I think you meant to say Tony.
I meant to say Jimmy Page because I was trying to say like because also I'm making the comparison to Led Zeppelin where what makes me amazed in listening to Led Zeppelin, a lot of it is Jimmy Page's guitar work. Like Robert Plant is a good singer, might be a little too high pitched for me, but is a good singer, and like is fire. But like when I hear Jimi Hendrix, I'm like, damn. Oh, not Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page. I'm like, damn. Like his riff, like it's the riffs, it's the guitar work, the solos, the rhythm. I don't know. I get the same feeling from when I listen to Black Sabbath. Do you think the guitar work is the appeal of metal?
It could be amalgamation of things for why people are attracted to the sound. Like it's hard to say that's just the thing, but guitar is a leading role, like the sound of that distorted guitar. Yeah. Because I saw a clip of someone playing metal, but without the distortion. And it's so funny. Yeah. It just sounds like really fast rock. Like it almost sounds jazzy.
Yeah, I could hear like the Strokes like playing some of it, like even like mid 2000s alternative rock making this type of music. Like even like a Muse or I'm trying to like Cage the Elephant. I could hear them making songs like having that harder rock sound, but still like it's so subdued where it's like almost mellow in a way. Every song though, like I was blown away by this album too. I don't know if this is their best album, but it's definitely their most underrated. Like
I don't even know if it's underrated. Like it's because like a lot of the songs, the only songs that aren't amazing, I'd say, is Embryo.
Embryo sounds like Embryo sounds like the SpongeBob chase scene.
And you know when they yes, it does. Oh my God! I was thinking that. I can't believe you. I was like, I couldn't get it close enough.
I'm gonna pull up the chase.
Yeah, you don't have to play it. I know it. I was playing. I pulled it up when I was listening to it today. It does sound pretty similar to that. Also, there's a lot more tracks on this album, like that were listed on the album cover when it was released, that on Spotify, or at least for me, that they've just sandwiched into the other songs. Like there's like Something Mask that's like the intro to Into the Void, and like there's another part of some other songs, like the intros.
This is what Apple Music looks like. It's just straight, narrow, and to the point.
Yep.
8 tracks.
Where where the original album cover, there was like a gap between Into the Void and Solitude, with the intro where they just like sandwiched it into the Void.
Okay.
Instead of calling it its
own song.
Unique 15 or 20-second song.
Okay.
You know? Which
Also,
kind of disappoints me a little.
Another one of my favorites, even though it's just an instrumental, Orchid.
I love Orchid.
Orchid's amazing.
So
When I heard that, I'm like, okay, go back. Like he goes back and forth. Like he's got the hard shit, he's got the really, really soft shit. Like, and that's the Orchid. Orchid's just like kind of like almost a classical song.
It sounds like a song but I couldn't put my finger on it. What the guitar riff sounds like.
It's just gorgeous, and but like it's just crazy. That's right after "Children of the Grave," which is like easily like the hardest song in the album. And that song it sounds like a Nirvana song, like like a chill Nirvana song.
And it's an anti-protest song or anti-war song, which I think is kind of cool. Kind of touches on the same notes as War Pigs, like the children march into their grave.
I think it's crazy that both the albums that we reviewed, Legalize It and Masters of Reality, have a lot of similarities.
And stoner music.
Stoner music, protest music. Obviously, the first that we reviewed in each genre, both in the 70s, goes back to our argument why 70s is so amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of I was blown away by this album. I don't think there's any skips. I like Embryo. I think even that 20 like. I wish it was longer, like honestly. And then Lord of This World. That's probably my least favorite Lord of This World, but it's still amazing. Like I'm gonna try to get myself more familiar with Black Sabbath. I've not done my due diligence. Metal. My experience with metal is Disturbed, and then Metallica a little bit growing up. If you count System of a Down, then sure. If you count Linkin Park, I don't even count those guys. Like that's not metal to me. That's like almost like rap rock. When I think of metal, I think of like, what's the band? Judas Priest.
Judas Priest.
Slayer.
Linkin Park.
Like, are they metal? They're new metal, and they got like a lot of hip hop influence. So it sounds like it's new metal. Like that's what new metal is. It's basically metal with a hip hop influence. And whether you think that sounds good or not, that's it has its audience. Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Korn was in that, definitely in that. Korn were probably the godfathers of that sound. I'll throw maybe a little bit of System of a Down, is kind of like that, but they didn't really have a rap influence at all. They were pretty traditional. Like, that's what I think of new metal. They have to have some sort of like rapping or hip hop influence, something like that. But anyway, back to Black Sabbath. Is this your favorite Black Sabbath album?
Yeah, this or Paranoid.
Yeah, I'd say those are the two I've blown away.
Good.
Paranoid's really good. Into the Void's a really good song.
It is.
After Forever.
I don't like Lord of This World. That's one of the only ones I don't love.
Yeah, that's the one I said. That was probably the weakest song in the album.
Well, and Embryo, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's like a spooky song on the end of Solitude, or on the end of Orchid, that also is omitted from our version of the album.
Okay.
I find it interesting that there's like some stuff chopped and screwed from our modern version of the album.
What's your experience of, like, how did you discover Ozzy Osbourne, and then like what was your like relationship, like what was you, how did you view Ozzy Osbourne growing up?
Well, like Crazy Train, that kind of shit. Like I thought he was kind of a joke.
Yeah, isn't he a bit of a punchline?
Yeah, especially with the reality TV.
Yeah, I felt like his celebrity changed drastically from his 80s, like his glory days, and then like, because I think he's more popular to your normal person now in the 2000s than he ever was in the 70s and 80s. Felt like your mom knew who Ozzy Osbourne was. So it was just a little, like, obviously they were around during that time, but like I think metal kind of like, it wasn't mainstream. It was like clearly for a certain audience, right? So like the fact that
it's kind of mean, like that Black Sabbath stuff was pretty mainstream.
Yeah.
Which kind of like makes me go back to this point I've belabored before, where popular modern artists won't make protest songs anymore.
Yeah.
Just because of how corporatized and stigmatizing.
It'll happen. I mean, Kendrick
protesters.
Lamar, the hip hop is still alive with protest music. Yeah, that's about it. The country, I don't know if they do protest music like that. Maybe like Tom McDonald or something like
Yeah.
But now, yeah, no, your average pop star, I'm not going to see Justin Bieber making a protest song.
Or even like just name the biggest rock band doing it now or whatever. They're not going to.
There's no, yeah, that's another conversation we had. There's no rock bands nowadays.
Yeah, at least new ones coming out.
Yeah.
Well, I was listening to this one, like new music on the way here, called this band called Eggshells.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
New rock band. Yeah, I wanted to play it before the pod.
We'll play
or
it
talk
after.
about it before we jumped into it.
Maybe.
No,
Maybe.
you're kidding. It was fun. I like it.
But Ozzy Osbourne, my perception of him was, yeah, he was a celebrity. He was on, like, he was a celebrity first to me.
Yeah.
Before he was a rock star. Like, he was everywhere in just pop culture. He was being referenced in I won't say like in like pop, just like on TV, like people would reference his name. Like he had definitely had an aura around him. Obviously, like he was like considered like one of the greatest frontmen in metal. Like he pioneered the metal sound, but because he was the one that brought the satanic shit, right? He was the one that that's also this album. Another thing that this album and Legalize It have in common, they're both very shocking, and I think it's very shocking listening to Black Sabbath and listening to all the satanic shit that he talk about.
Is it that satanic?
What?
Like what are you referencing? Like in the
I want to say specific, but no, I won't say satanic. But satanic is a bad term. But really dark and kind of like what the ethos of metal eventually became. Like I feel like Ozzy Osbourne ushered that.
They were more into like Nordic gods and shit, and I don't know.
You don't think
you don't think satanic?
You never get you never get satanic vibes from metal?
A little bit, like some darker stuff.
Maybe not from this album in particular, but just like Ozzy Osbourne in general. I feel like he ushered in that that type of ethos, that type of attitude towards the genre. But yeah, it's interesting you say that this is like stoner.
Kiss is more satanic than Black Sabbath to me.
Well, Kiss was a direct influence from Black Sabbath, if I'm not mistaken. Everyone in metal music, and honestly, in like any type of hard rock, was influenced in some way.
They were glam rock. They weren't even fucking metal, bro.
Yeah,
don't say they're metal. They're glam rock. They suck while I'm at it.
Kiss don't suck. I think Rock and Roll All Night is one of the best. Oh god, you fucking scare me when you scream.
Well, that's how the music scares me too. Scary fucking shit.
It's not that bad. Like Detroit Rock City is a great song still.
No,
they're not
the
not that
of
bad.
A good song.
Like hair metal.
It makes Nickelback and Creed look good.
That's disrespectful. But let's not talk about.
It makes Yellow Wolf look good.
Let's not talk about shit music. Let's talk about good music. So, any final thoughts? This could be considered like one of the. I think this album needs to be talked about more. I don't think it's really like in the conversation as one of the greatest like albums ever. It's just kind of just got.
It's one of the greatest metal albums.
Yeah, but yeah, this is our first metal album. What a great start, honestly. Like this, but it's not really metal music.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's got the Nirvana, the
metal
grunge
wasn't
vibe.
really a genre when this album came out.
This is more progressive rock.
Well, they kind of spawned. They invented metal.
They invented metal. Every metal, I've never seen someone directly invent a genre. Well, I have seen it, but the way Black Sabbath have done it is kind of pretty rare. You know, there's never been a singular band, because you could make an argument Led Zeppelin is a little bit of metal.
Yeah.
But their subject matter was completely different. They were about partying, girls, Led
Zeppelin was about partying and girls?
At least
no, they were nerds talking about Nordic gods as well.
You think so?
They were nerdy as fuck, yeah.
Zeppelin? Maybe I don't listen to the lyrics like that. I guess I got a lot of like you know, talking about women, talking about like
babe, yeah, relationships.
yeah,
Babe,
and then
gonna leave you, but also like
a lot of psychedelic shit. You don't get psychedelic vibes?
Yeah, they definitely do have psychedelic vibes.
Do you think Black Sabbath has psychedelic
Yes,
vibes?
this album has a ton of psychedelic
Okay.
vibes. Same with Paranoid. Like the song Planet Caravan on Paranoid sounds like the sequel to, or Solitude sounds like the sequel to that song.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like you're in Lancelot's castle riding horseback in shining armor.
Yeah.
It's like LARPing, bro. They were nerds, bro. They were some British nerds making some badass music.
Yeah, I gotta check out Black Sabbath. Great album.
Yeah.
Great album. Let's do a draft for this one. Let's just keep that tradition going.
I'll pick 3 songs.
3 songs each. Perfect. You want to go first?
Sure, I'll take probably Sweet Leaf.
Okay. Good pick.
I like it.
What a great intro.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Very, yeah. Give me a Solitude. I like Solitude.
Nice. I was gonna let you take that. Into the Void is what I'll take next.
Nice.
It's the groove is just so damn good, and the BPM changes on that too, where it goes like to double time. That's
I
really
love the
sick.
drum, like the changes in drum pattern. It's beautiful. Yeah, you call it BPM change. I call it like drum pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same
time
because
signature.
BPM sounds like EDM talk.
Yeah.
But anyway, my pick. I'm gonna take "Children of the Grave."
Ooh, good. You can have that one. I'll take After Forever. That's
Good
my
pick.
last one.
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna take the instrumental, "The Orchid."
Nice.
All right.
One of my favorite songs on the album.
Same.
Very sweet.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful and sweet.
Yeah, great album. I'm gonna be this is on my playlist. Like I'm gonna be playing this
Hell
album
yeah.
a lot.
Me too.
So those are the 2 albums,
on it.
and I think those 2 albums were very important for where we're going moving forward. We want to do more like variety. We want to just show that we're not like just gonna do. We also want to do popular music, or I don't know. I don't know about you, but I want to go more just variety. Like,
Yeah, I'm down for variety over popularity.
See something we can like kind of like showcase that doesn't get a lot of love. That's why we picked Master of Reality over Paranoid, because Paranoid is the album everyone knows.
Yep.
But Master of Reality tends to get a little overlooked.
Yep.
We were thinking of doing Bob Marley. I was thinking Bob Marley Exodus. But, you know, Bob Marley's popular. Let's give someone who doesn't get a lot of attention, Peter Tosh. Let's give him, you know, a little bit of flowers. So we ended up reviewing Peter Tosh. We're going to kind of keep that trend going. There's definitely popular albums we should cover. But I think we can kind of mix it up, just kind of expand, keep going, and just have fun with it. But anyway, those are our 2 albums. I want to transition to this. Let's see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 moment. All right. So I've developed a list. By the way, we haven't mentioned yet, we've passed 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Boom.
Milestone.
100.
100. Our plan is
special.
I want to go 1 million. Will it happen?
Why stop there? 100 million.
100. Let's go 1 billion.
Let's get a 7/8 of the population subscribe to us.
Okay, that's a little too much.
Why not?
Damn, I can't find
We could do 1 trillion in like a little bit.
trillion.
Yeah, we'll get like dogs.
Yeah.
subscribed,
So I don't know if you ended up
birds.
doing this, but I made the list of I made like a list of top 10. I'm gonna tell you top 10 in a moment, but I don't know if you're ready for it. But I'm ready to list like some of what I believe. I added a playlist of songs I believe are the greatest songs of all time.
Let me prepare for that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we're gonna prepare for that, but that's gonna be our 100 subscribers special.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying doing that right now. I almost
No, not right now.
I
Not
almost
right now.
panicked.
But what I'm gonna do right now is not list the greatest songs of all time. I'm gonna list my top 10 best hip hop songs of all time.
Okay. This is going to be contentious.
This is gonna be very. I mean, I want to be like, oh, this is like the definitive list. It's probably not. A lot of these songs are in no one's top 10 list.
Really, you're going like deep pulls.
Not deep pulls, but definitely songs that I think are the greatest songs of all time. Where, like, I don't want to be cliche, but I think these are the top 10 greatest songs of all time. Obviously, my list will fluctuate over time. There's definitely a lot of really, really tough misses, like songs that I'm like, oh damn, I wish I had that. But I feel comfortable with this list.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. So my number 10, Rigor Mortis by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay.
All right, good start. You keep it a little more recent. Number 9, you've probably never heard this song, Cold Hearted by Blue in Exile. Beautiful song. I mean, I want to review Blue in Exile. That's a artist that, like, I think he's like the J. Cole if he was like amazing. J. Cole is just cool, but Blue is just like he's a beast. He's a beast. Beautiful. Number 8, Coming Out Hard by 8Ball and MJG. That might be one of my deeper pulls, but I think that's one of the greatest rap songs, bar none. Number 7, One Day by UGK, Underground Kings, Pimp C and Bun B. The South doesn't get a lot of love. At least in the 90s, the South doesn't get as much love as it should. Because I think UGK should sit right there with one of the greatest rap groups or rap acts in the history, and most influential rap acts in the history of music. So that's my number 7. Number 6, Doo-Wop by Lauryn Hill. Well, I mean, what else can I say? That's like a really popular song, but that's I might have lowballed that. I think that might be higher. Like if someone told me that's the greatest, like, not just rap song, like, I think it's one of the greatest songs, period. Like, honestly, I might have lowballed it, but I think these 5 songs might be a little bit better. Number 5, Protect Your Neck, Wu-Tang. I chose this over Cream because Cream is obviously the more popular song, but I think this song is more representative of what the Wu-Tang Clan's about. It's got a heartbeat, and then everyone gets a chance to shine. Like, quick verse, and then everyone, there's so much like character, so much like substance to this album, that song, and it was the perfect like debut track. Number 4, The World Is Yours by Nas. Gotta throw in my Illmatic, cliche. That's like probably the most cliche song on this list, but I gotta give rep to Nas. People might say New York State of Mind, but I think The World Is Yours is maybe it's because I like the mellow vibe. I think that song's significant, is way better. Number 3, Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys. Funny enough, we did a draft of the Halloween songs, and that ended up being my number 1 overall pick. It's not a Halloween song. It wasn't even close to Halloween, but
good pull.
Yeah. But Mine Is Playing Tricks on Me is just like that's one of the most beautiful beats I've ever heard. Scarface, he's the one who's like the genius behind Ghetto Boys, one of the greatest rappers ever. And then Bushwick Bill's verse at the end, where it's just so like kind of sad and like really dark, and like I don't know, you just kind of like, damn.
It's a very deep song.
Yeah, very deep. I mean,
talking about all the ways your mind can play tricks on you.
Yeah,
not just from.
I don't think you'll ever hear a song like that. It's such a one of a kind type topic. I can't hear anyone else rapping, making a song like that, and not having it like be as thoughtful and like as dope as what the Ghetto Boys did.
Yeah, it's really cool song.
That's why it's number 3 in the greatest.
Wow.
Number 3.
It's really up there.
Number 2, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music by Outkast. Outkast, I think, might be the greatest like music act, just like outside of hip hop, one of the greatest like acts I've ever heard. They get more recognized for the more experimental stuff in the mid to late 90s, but I'm going to their first album. This song is just so Southern, and like at the time Southern music was so I don't know, not about the lyrics, and it kind of still isn't about the lyrics, where it's more about the bouncy beat and like catchiness. So like when you hear these two guys and they're like super lyrical, like multi-syllabic, like so technically, like, almost on par with like East Coast hip hop at the time. Like these were very lyrical artists who are making bounce music. Like and that was just that song is just kind of like the perfect like cue. And I discovered this song relatively late in my Outkast journey.
Really?
Because I was like more into, obviously everyone knows Hey Ya, everyone knows Miss Jackson. You heard those songs when you were kids. You grew up with always hearing those songs on the radios.
Gigantic smashes.
Of course. But you know, like the more you do your research on Outkast and realize like how amazing of a catalog they have, you delve deep into the albums that get more recognized. And their first album is probably the least recognized out of their run. Their ATLiens and Aquemini ended up being like the bigger albums and the more talked about. And honestly, any of those songs could probably. I chose this one in particular because it's kind of like the Section 80, where it's like it's just so listenable. I don't know. It's so replayable, and it's like not just like a lyrical track. And it's not out there. It's music you could play, in my opinion, play at the clubs and you'll go crazy. But it might be a little bit too old compared to like some of the other songs people play. But yeah, no, that's easily number 2. And my number 1, I'm not gonna lie, this is an artist that I haven't done my due diligence and deep dive heavily into, but this song in particular, I am like kind of confident saying this is the greatest rap song of all time. What They Do by The Roots. Like Black Thought, arguably the greatest rapper ever, live band behind it, has a very soulful vibe, jazz vibe, soulful chorus, and then like your Black Thought just going off and just giving you some stream of consciousness. And it's the perfect rap song. I've never heard a song as perfect as that, and it's my greatest rap song of all time.
Good pull for the first one. I don't know. This is definitely your personal list. I don't know how objective some of these polls are.
No, probably not, because I mean, influence is kind of like not really. I'm just saying, like, what are the 10 songs I think are the greatest rap songs of all time?
Yeah.
And this is my list I pulled up. I mean, I have plenty of honorable mentions.
Yeah,
plenty.
I was about to say. So
let me pull up my honorable mentions real quick.
Today was a good day. It's not on
well, I did like Rhymes like out of all the MF Doom songs, I just chose my personal favorite, and that's Rhymes Like Dimes. But you could throw in like All Caps or like a accordion or Doomsday.
Other Kendrick songs you could have put on there.
Oh, absolutely. I know. But to me, Rigor Mortis is the greatest. I think that's one. I seriously think that's one of the greatest rap songs ever. Get by Talib Kweli, I could have thrown in. Tupac, I didn't throw in any Tupac.
Nope.
No Biggie, no Wayne,
no Dre,
no Dr. Dre. If I chose a Dr. Dre song.
Snoop.
No, if I chose a Dr. Dre song, there's so many artists I omitted. I did I made it unique. I think I have the most a very original top 10, and I'm not trying to do it just to be unique. I'm just like, I've been listening to hip hop since I was like as long as I can remember. It's the genre I fell in love with the most. It's probably still the genre I listen to the most, and I just I think I've listened to enough hip hop to determine what I believe is the greatest 10 rap songs of all time, and I think those are the 10 greatest rap songs I've ever heard. And I'm going to stick to that.
Nothing by Guru.
No, I would have put Moment of Truth. by Gangstar. I mean, the list goes on. I didn't put Tribe Called Quest. I could have easily put Tribe. I could have easily put Award Tour. I think that would have been on that list. If I picked a Dr. Dre song, though, I would have picked Explosive.
It's a good one.
Yep. Definition by Black Star I could have put on. I could keep going.
Yeah.
I didn't put in Lupe, but I did that. I mean, obviously, people are gonna say, "Oh, it's rage bait. He's rage baiting," but I don't know. I feel like if you're in the know of hip hop, you can kind of respect the picks I make, because it's like those are damn good songs. So yeah, that's my top 10. So
hell yeah.
Anyway,
what do you think of the NFL trades that just went down?
Oh yeah,
that just happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sauce Gardner
to the Colts.
They lost and they're like, fuck, they panicked.
No, I think they needed help at secondary anyways.
Yeah, I don't know who their other guy is, but I know DeForest Buckner's on that team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think they're gonna with this addition, I think they're gonna be number one.
They could be a Super Bowl contender.
I wouldn't say. I think they're pretenders. I think they're fake. At the end of the day, it's gonna be the Bills and Chiefs. Even if the Chiefs lose, I think the Chiefs are gonna find a way. And if they don't, then
dude, they have so many weapons. There's no way that you think they're pretenders. If they just keep up, like
I just don't trust the mental capabilities of Daniel Jones in the playoffs.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I think he's going to collapse. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to go cold in the playoffs.
Interesting.
We'll see. Has Jonathan Taylor made it to the playoffs? I don't believe he might have.
Did they 1 year?
Maybe, because he's definitely way past luck. They probably have. I just don't remember. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't think that team's going to be. I think they're pretenders. I think they're in a lucky streak. Pretty easy schedule, and I don't think they're that good. Another team that I think are pretenders, the Broncos.
I don't think so either, dude.
I mean, you see a good record, and you just see good. I don't know. Like, I don't trust.
Their defense is insane, brother.
Yeah, but the quarterback's got to score points at the end of the day.
Yeah, but also like if you have two of the best pass rushers in the league, like,
and the best cornerback in the league.
Defense travels. Defense goes well into the cold.
If their defense is that good, then their defense is really that good. So we'll see what happens.
The Texans have the most insane defense right now.
What else? What other trades happened? Oh, you know what's a good one? Jair Alexander to the Eagles.
Yeah, that happened a little while ago.
Yeah, but still kind of considered the trade deadline era.
Yeah. Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks. It's bad for JSN production, JSN owners in fantasy. I'm thinking. Because he's a deep ball threat that they've been using JSN a lot. Jacoby Myers to the Jaguars.
That's a good one. Gives them another offensive weapon.
Travis Hunter's out.
Oh yeah, honestly, that's probably just in response of Travis Hunter being out. Come to think of it, that all kind of ties up. And then you also have Brian Thomas Jr. not really having the best year. Mm-hmm. He's definitely has downgraded from last year.
Well, if I'm him, I'd be a little pissed too. You're a breakout star wide receiver last year, and then they draft a guy who plays wide receiver and cornerback and make him the star instead of you. Like,
is that what they did?
A little bit.
Was he the number one guy?
Yeah, he was a top 10. Top 10 wide receiver in fantasy last year.
No, I'm not talking about Brian Thomas. I'm talking about Travis Hunter.
Oh, yeah, he was in a premier role.
He didn't do that well for his premier role.
A couple games he did great.
Yeah, we'll see about Travis Hunter. But yeah, no, honestly, good pickup. Jacoby Myers, reliable receiver. Always had underrated like fantasy day. Like there would be like some games where he just kind of goes off and can be your most reliable receiver. Yep. So no, he's a great pickup. Jaguars are definitely in the running for the wild card. I don't think they're gonna catch up with the Colts anytime soon. Colts have a pretty comfortable lead.
They could though.
They're
2 games back.
Yeah, but I don't really trust the Jaguars either. Really, the only teams I trust are the teams that have made it. So Eagles. I don't trust the Seahawks. I definitely trust the Rams. I think the Rams will be fine.
That Seahawks team's pretty good, man.
Yeah, but I'm trying to. Okay.
Pretty.
Oh, that's a good trade. Yeah, I forgot Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah, definitely. Shaheed, dude.
Definitely. I think that was a big turning point.
I'm really shocked they traded him.
What do you mean?
I feel like that's a valuable piece for your future. Like he'll be good by the time they rebuild.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
It'll be 28
I think maybe like behind the scenes he just wanted out. I don't know. He went to a way better situation, by the way, and it just gives Sam Darnold another kind of run at his MVP campaign. We might see it here.
That might be the best wide receiver duo.
over
the
Pickens
league
and
now.
Lamb. Who
Pickens, Lambs, Jamar, and
Jefferson,
then
Addison.
Jefferson, Addison, and now JSN Shaheed is up there, man.
It used to be Williams and St. Brown, but Williams kind of went down.
Well, he had a good game last game.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hey, I need him next week. Or I need him this week, rather.
Okay. The other trade, speaking of the Cowboys, they traded for Quentin Williams.
Yep.
Does not move the needle at all. I think
And
that's
they
just
traded for Logan something.
yeah, and that just kind of like it happens, you know.
Well, Quentin Williams is a good player.
That's the thing. He's a good player. They're a shit franchise, and he's gonna produce, but it's not gonna lead to a successful season. And I mean, they just lost to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
That's bad. Like, if you lose to the Cardinals,
Fuck
you might as well just like retire as a franchise.
Fuck you. Fuck you. We lost. All of them have been one-score games.
That's
I don't
true.
wanna hear it.
That's honestly, Cardinals are way better
We could
than
be
the record.
undefeated right now.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, we've had all one-score games except for the Seahawks game, actually.
So Kyler Murray being out, like, what do you think Kyler Murray deserves to be starter?
I think he needs to think about a baseball career.
So you don't like him anymore. You rather have Jacoby Brissett?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
He could see over
Is that
the
the
line and see Marvin Harrison.
Is that the popular opinion?
I think that's the emerging opinion right now.
Is it because Marvin Harrison Jr. had probably the best game of his career?
Now he's been having better production with Jacoby.
Yeah, and that's going to make the franchise happy because I think the franchise would rather invest in Marvin Harrison Jr. than Kyler Murray at this point.
Oh yeah.
So keep. I mean, you have a history of keeping top receivers, so might as well keep it going. So it makes sense.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah, I think the Sauce Gardner.
Did you see what Marvin Harrison said about the Cardinals offense before the game on Monday?
What?
He said something along the lines of, "I'll turn in my golden jacket if this offense doesn't turn around and start passing the ball to my son." Basically.
That's what his dad said?
Yeah, before the game. And Junior obviously said, I don't really agree with what my dad said,
Yeah.
but like obviously
if he's not top 5, he's probably top 10 all time.
Receivers of all time.
Yeah. He should be top. I think he's top 10.
He might be Mount Rushmore.
You think he's higher?
I think he might be top 4, bro.
Who's better, Marvin Harrison or Larry Fitzgerald?
It's tough. See, that's who's fighting for that 4 and 5 spot.
You guys, the top 3 are pretty solidified. Rice, Moss. No, it's just Rice and Moss that are solidified. Would you put T.O.?
Marv might be that. Marv, Larry,
I think
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson's lower because it didn't really last that long.
Yeah, but
Antonio Brown maybe. Not
Ooh,
really. I wouldn't.
Antonio
I don't know if I
Brown.
throw Antonio Brown in there.
Super
T.O. is probably the third guy for me.
T.O.
Yeah.
God, there's so many good receivers.
So for me, it's
Julio.
Rice. Julio's not top 10.
Top 10.
No.
Yeah, yes, he goddamn is.
I mean, I can't think off the top of my head, but they're better. I think Andre Johnson had a better career than him. I like Andre Johnson. I like who else were good receivers back in the day? What about Donald Driver? Nah, he's not top 10.
No way.
No way.
Have you watched the Rushmore series yet? It's like an ESPN show.
Hey, let's do a Mount Rushmore of things.
Yeah, we'll ride their coattails sometime.
Yeah, what's your Mount Rushmore of wide? Well, let's go every position. What's your Mount Rushmore of wide receivers?
I need to go to the bathroom before we do that.
All
I
right.
need to piss. Well, let's do that next one. We'll come up with some Mount Rushmore.
So you want to just sign off here?
Yeah, I guess we could.
All right. Any closing remarks? Let's do 2 song recommendations.
Okay.
Just 2 songs. We'll keep it simple. So the first song let's see what I have. Legal. I've been listening to Legalize It. The first song I will recommend by the way, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. And that's kind of like,
Yeah.
I forgot that was kind of the reason why we review it. Forgot he died.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. I'm gonna recommend. Gosh, I don't know. Did I do Carole King? I did talk about Carole King.
I think you did.
Yeah. Screw it. Let's go Lil Wayne. This is the Carter off the first Carter. I think it's underrated. I think it's like secretly one of Lil Wayne's best songs that just doesn't get talked about. I think Lil Wayne after before the Carter 3 kind of like only popular within like the streets. I don't think he got mainstream as when that first album. Oh shit.
No, he's super mainstream, bro. I'd say he's one of the most mainstream rappers ever.
Who?
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I know, but he is. He is. But I think the Carter 3 has way more mass appeal than his albums prior, like the Carter 2, Carter 1.
Yeah.
That's just the one that everyone knows. And then everything after the Carter 3, it just be kind of like everyone knows those albums. Because I think Drake kind of has a lot to do with it. Because the Carter 3 was the last album he released before he signed Drake. So anything before that was kind of like, that's the Lil Wayne. That's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne with Drake is kind of a little bit different. That's like sellout Wayne to me. Like if he's with Wayne, because he's like, oh, I'm bringing in this dude that's going to be very problematic in hip hop. Kind of but he makes a lot of money for me, so I'm going to sign him. So yeah, that's a great song. What's yours?
Let's go off my liked songs recently. Did I talk about Magic Mountain Hollow Ship?
I know you have not.
It's kind of like sounds like a classic rock from the 70s. Kind of came out over COVID.
Is it a band?
Hollow Ship is the band. Magic Mountain's the song. Pretty
Okay.
good one. And then Gets Like That by Max Dean and Luke Dean. It's a really dope house song. That whole EP is worth checking out. It's just a really cool sound that I like in house.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
One song I do want to recommend. Okay, let's do this one. Ventura Highway, America.
It's a great song.
We briefly mentioned Ventura Highway back in when we were doing city songs, but that song is just kind of just cool, like a cool, like almost folky country vibe. And it's kind of like the MO of the America sound. If not America,
Doesn't sound country at all, by the way.
folky. I think like it has a folk vibe. Like the acoustic guitar is very folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what kind of like folk rock. That's kind of what I get from America. America the band, not America the country.
Both.
But
Which is a Canadian band, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think they're from. We talked about this. They're from London, and you actually showed me this band. Not showed me, but you were like, let's do an American album. We might do this album eventually, but I just been bumping that song quite a bit.
Ventura Highway is a great track.
Great track.
Stronger than moonshine. Days are longer. The nights are strong.
Okay, what's your song?
My next song?
Yep.
To recommend? Let's go Flicker by Porter Robinson. Kind of a throwback. Great song. One of my favorite songs from Porter Robinson.
Oh, we're doing throwbacks now?
Well, I guess you kind of did.
Fair enough.
Did you not pick
Fair
a
enough.
song from the early 2000s?
I did. I'm going to do one more song, though. Just to mess with you. Beach Bunny. Promises. Beach Bunny is like an indie rock, indie pop, all-girl band. Not all-girl. It's a female singer, but she just makes very fun, boppy, easy listening, good music. I don't know. It's just so tight. I don't know. There's just that like very poppy sound that's just like is like very engaged. I don't know. I just vibe with it heavy. So I love that song. I love Beach Bunny in general. I mean, you guys should check them out. They're so great. Do you have one more to recommend?
Yeah. Let's go. Did I say Pure Morning by Placebo in a song recommendation before?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But you should check out Pure Morning by Placebo. Really grungy,
Low key,
kind of metally song.
low key. If a song is being recommended multiple times, that's a pretty damn good song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
So I don't know if I've ever repeated any recommendations, but if I have, then you should really check out that song.
Yes, especially that song.
Yeah,
I think I have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had it before. Well, anyway, that's our pod. We're gonna try to do this more weekly. I think we're gonna pick Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we're gonna try to do this every Wednesday. Keep it consistent.
Yep.
I just started working again, so I got to keep a more routine schedule. So I'm still happy to continue this though. This is a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Our next review, just gonna foreshadow it. We're gonna do Gin Blossoms and Jimmy Eat World. Both bands are from our native land of Arizona.
Arizona.
So we're gonna have a bit of an Arizona special next week. So we'll see you guys then. You guys have a great night, and
You too.
see you next time.
See you next.